Welcome back to another episode of The Balanced Life. I'm your host, Samara. Today we are digging into something that might be sitting in your kitchen cabinet right now, but you probably didn't realize it could be a game changer for your mental health. We're talking about magnesium. Joining me is the voice behind the research, our author, Dr. Laura. Laura, in your recent work on bipolar lives, you called magnesium the original mood stabilizer. That is a bold statement.
It is a bold statement, Samara, but the science backs it up. You see, many people don't realize that magnesium and lithium, the gold standard for bipolar treatment, are actually chemical cousins. They sit very close to each other on the periodic table and behave similarly in the brain.
Wait, so you're saying a common mineral works like a clinical medication?
Not exactly a replacement, but a powerful ally. As Dr. Laura, I always emphasize that we shouldn't discard our prescriptions, but we should look at the deficiencies that make our symptoms worse. Magnesium is responsible for over 300 biochemical reactions in the body. If you're low on it, your nervous system is essentially misfiring.
So what does that look like for someone with bipolar? If I'm low on magnesium, am I feeling more anxious, more manic?
Both. Magnesium regulates the HPA axis, your body's stress response system. When it's low, your fight-or-flight response is stuck on high. This can manifest as rapid cycling, intense anxiety, or even that wired but tired feeling where you can't sleep despite being exhausted.
Oh, I think we've all been there. But for someone with bipolar, that's dangerous territory, because lack of sleep is a huge trigger for mania.
Exactly. In my research as Dr. Laura, I found that magnesium acts as a gatekeeper for NMDA receptors in the brain. It keeps the brain from getting overexcited. Without it, the brain becomes toxic with too much activity, which can lead to those high peaks of mania and the crashing lows of depression.
That makes so much sense. So if a listener is thinking, I need to try this, what should they look for? Because I know there are 10 different types of magnesium at the store.
This is where it gets tricky. Most people buy magnesium oxide because it's cheap, but the body only absorbs about 4% of it. It's basically just a laxative. If you want mood stability, look for magnesium glycinate or magnesium citrate. These are much more bioavailable, meaning your brain can actually use them.
So the right type matters just as much as the dose.
Absolutely. And always, always check with your doctor first, especially if you have kidney issues. But for many, adding this mineral is like putting a coolant on a literal overheating engine.
Dr. Laura, thank you for making the science so accessible. It's easy to feel like bipolar is this monster we can't control, but you show us that through nutrition and biology, we have tools.
My pleasure, Samara. Remember, you aren't broken. Your chemistry might just need a little fine-tuning.
What a perfect way to end. If you enjoyed this deep dive with our author, Dr. Laura, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps us keep this vital information free for everyone. Check the description for the link to the full article on bipolar-lives.com. Until next time, stay balanced.